behind this drug being pushed? Like, what the fuck is going on with that guy who's... And there's so much of that in this world that you could lose yourself. Like, if you didn't have a job and your entire day was sifting through the news and trying to find truthful narratives versus propaganda, you would lose your fucking mind. Well, I figured out, there's something that I figured out personally, and that I try to relay this, and I try to be more clear and more concise the way I relay it. The way I look at it is that your mind, you have a certain amount of bandwidth. This is why I don't read Instagram comments or Twitter comments or YouTube comments. Like, I don't have any time. If I read them, it's an accident. But to seek them out, and go, like, you have bandwidth. I don't spend time wondering why I hate things or hating on someone or being jealous. You have, let's call it units. You have 100 units of bandwidth in your mind. So that means there's 100 units that you can spend on things you care about, or you could let your mind be occupied by some stupid fucking Twitter feud that you're in with some idiot that you don't even know, and you could spend 30% of your Twitter bandwidth or your mind bandwidth on this, and then you only have 70% for the things you love. And then maybe you're involved in some fucking relationship with someone who's an idiot, and you're arguing back and forth with them. Well, there's another 30% that's gone. Now you have 40% left. You have 40% for the things you love. You had to be always worried about negative. Negative is the thing you had to concentrate on because that could take your life. Positive was something that's great, that's good and all, but you really got to concentrate on negative. And unfortunately, that human instinct's carried over into this time where we don't really have the same fear of danger that we had before for the most part. But we still concentrate on these negative things. We still concentrate on negative comments, negative stories. These negative things carry more weight because we have a natural inclination to keep an eye out for danger. It's like our human reward system's been hijacked. It's been hijacked by social media, this new thing that we're not prepared for. Reading anonymous written things that are negative, and there's a book called The Coddling of the American Mind by Jonathan Haidt, and he wrote about this with children, about how many, especially girls, so many girls are experiencing super high levels of self-harm, suicide, depression, all because of social media, because they're writing things and their friends are commenting on them, and people are anonymously saying, "You stupid fat bitch," and and it fucks with their head in a way that other generations before didn't have to deal with. Before social media, there was nothing that could affect them in this way. Scared of failure, I think failure is awesome for you, and that's one of the reasons why, like I said, I like doing things that I suck at. You know, you could get real complacent if you're really good at something and you only do that thing all the time. Challenged, you're not at the bottom of the heap. You know, if you start jiu-jitsu right now and you're a white belt, you're like, oh God, what the fuck? How could I ever get good at this? And it's humbling. But in that humbling thing, you learn about yourself, you learn about discipline, and you build up that engine, that muscle that is trying to work things out and figure things out. And it's your life experience and it's your life's lessons.
100%.
But the fact that a guy like you comes out and talks about it like that, that's where it makes it really powerful, because it's not just something that you learn from, but now other people can learn from your past too.
That's what I'm hoping.
And they look at themselves and they realize they're doing things in a healthy way and doing things that are exciting and inspirational, and then it makes you want to do stuff that's good. It makes you want to take care of your body, and makes you really want to concentrate on your mind and meditate and just really get everything in order. Be the hero of your own movie. If your life was a movie and it started now, forget about whatever financial disasters you've had, personal failures, relationship failures. What would the hero of your life's movie do right now? Do that. Do those things. We define ourselves far too often by our past failures. We look at our past and we say, well, that's me. That's not you. You are this person right now. You're the person who's learned from those failures, and you can choose to be the hero of your own movie right now. Write down your goals. Write down things you want to improve. Write down things you won't tolerate from yourself. Write down things that you've done in the past that you never want to see yourself do again. And go forth from here as the hero of your own movie. Build momentum. Build confidence and momentum with each good decision that you make from here on out. You can do it. Anyone can do it.
We live in unique times. We live in one of the rarest times in human history where you can choose almost all the input that comes your way. Whether it's the movies that you watch, the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, you can choose to be inspired. Do that, and be the hero of your own movie.